Hello guys, what is up? I am Liapina4121, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the true finale to my playthrough of Pokemon Insurgence for the PC. Last time, I struggled for almost 90 minutes, but I managed to finally beat everyone on Dev Island, and we finally caught the lost legendaries, the 3 Pokemon of the lake. In this episode, it's finally time. All miscellaneous stuff that I have not covered yet, and more importantly, I finally catch the 3 Reggie Pokemon over at Holland. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this has been an incredible ride, and I've really enjoyed this playthrough, and I hope you guys have enjoyed too. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more content if you're new. I have lots of stuff coming out for this channel, and ring that bell to get notified anytime I load on YouTube. Last episode, which was the Dev Island, on the card up here. Anyways, you might notice something interesting about the screen. I don't have 1, but 2 game screens, because I have a special guest with me. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Cantor.
Cantor002, I believe, right? That's your numbers?
Uh-huh.
So, Cantor is actually here so we can demonstrate the functions of the secret base, because it was something that I actually covered kind of superficially, but I want to actually get a little bit more in-depth with this. So, Cantor, if you can actually go over to log in and go to my base.
Give me a sec.
You're going away from it, by the way.
No, I'm going to someone else. That was someone else's base.
Oh yeah, it's someone else's space. Yeah, currently right now he's in someone else's space to try and grind for Larvesta, but once he logs in, you'll see he's able to connect to his server. And by the way, the password is saved for yourself, so even though you don't see it, it's always the password right there. So he's going to type in Leapine121. Or without the E, apparently. I don't think that's going to work.
Wow.
And the door to the base is open. So now he's in my base. And even though I'm currently right now on my base, he actually can't see me. So if you go up to my Safari Zone.
Mark type. Oh, other side.
Yeah, right here you can see that even though that I'm in the same position as he is, he cannot see me. So right here you see that, oh wait, the flag's not there?
I took it.
Oh, you already took it today? Okay. So right there will be where the flag will be, and that's how you grind flags to get the rewards. Of course, as we know, I already told you guys about the rewards you can get from the flags, Sunny Day as a TM, and 2 particular Megastones. They're available to you through this.
Yay, stop blue.
Yeah. Now, I'm actually going to go to my internet and log in because I'm going to demonstrate gifting gifts.
Ooh. Where do I need to be?
Can I make this successful? I think you can go back to your base if you want to. There we go. And now I'm going to visit friend's base and type in Cantor, right?
It's just Cantor, yep.
Hopefully it works. Wait, this not exist.
Hold on, I'm in my base.
Oh man, sometimes this is a little bit awkward. Like I'm not sure why it doesn't like load all the time. Wait, hang on a second. How about what's your profile name?
Cantor.
Yeah, I'm trying to type in Cantor. It's not working. Unless the K is different.
It's capital K?
Double K, capital K, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see your username enter does not exist.
What? Is there something I need to do?
I don't remember. Sometimes the game does bug out like this. One is for certain, it's not going to crash like what happened to me earlier, as I said before, episode 38, where when I had the previous version, my EXE application completely disintegrated. So at least it's not that particular situation, but that's strange. I don't know why that happens. Unless you're telling me that like outside of it, right? Your profile. Oh no, it wants to be Cantor though. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's Cantor. Capital K-A-N-T-H-E-R.
Yeah, I have zero clue what's going on.
Wow, I've been playing this for 20 days already.
Yeah, let me just showcase real quick his profile. So he actually is about, well, you actually have been playing for 20 days, my goodness. But, He started just, I think, this last month, and he started at 6 badges. I've just been guiding him. We also have been, admittedly, grinding for very good IV Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so... But I did tell him about the trick with the IV Stones and how he could use my base, because... At least this game is, fine to do that.
Let's see.
Maybe upload your base. I just realized maybe. Try loading your base.
Huh? Moving my base?
No, go back to the thing and click upload base. I think that might be the reason why it's not showing.
Oh.
Maybe. As I said before, it's a bit wonky, and even I myself am not as informed. So if anyone knows about how to properly be able to visit other people's bases, then do tell us in the comments. Let's have a follow-up video about this, so at least I can clarify some stuff. So try click upload base.
There.
Okay, now let me save and let's see if it works. If it doesn't work, I might have to refresh because it does take some time. Game. Oh no, game! Please don't crash on me now.
Shouldn't.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was a dunk.
What do you do?
No, I was like, please enter your username. I was expecting the text box to come up. I was supposed to press A.
Whoops.
There we go. The door to Cantus Space is open. So now, you'll see I'm actually in Cantus Space right here. Yeah, he currently is at the secret base. The Safari Zone. If I go to the Safari Zone, I think it's on the right side, right?
Top right.
Yeah, you can see right here. We're in the same spot, but just in different realities of life, apparently. Anyways, let me just snag that flag from you. Thank you very much.
Flag, how dare you?
And now for a cool thing I'm gonna do. As I said before, this is gonna be the last of this profile because honestly, I want to start afresh with a new account, a new save file, so that A, I can have a better fun with this, and B, so I can actually make the 4 episodes I lost from this playthrough. But yeah, now I can actually leave a gift to someone around me, which is quite cool. So I can choose whatever one I want to give. If there's anything that stands out, I was like, yeah, I'll give this thing. So let me just give this.
I'll take all your money.
No, it's supposed to be me giving stuff. Fortunately, actually you mentioned about money. Actually, you can't give money as a gift, which is quite weird.
Oh.
Yeah, but then again, you could probably give, like, Cosmos shards, you could give, like, all that kind of stuff. You could do that, technically.
Cosmos shard does give a lot of money.
Yeah, for those one, I mean, let me just check real quick. Cosmos shard's supposed to be 30k, right? Not 60k?
It's 60k, I believe.
It's always been 60k? I always thought it was 30k, but I might have just been playing the wrong stuff. Alright, I gave you gifts, so now I'm gonna leave the base, and if Cantor checks his inbox, or the mail...
Okay.
Oh, I got an encounter.
Oh, I gotta log in first?
Yeah. Check what's... Yeah, you get to... There'll be an option there to check what secret base gifts. Yeah, it's kind of tedious, I will admit, but it's still quite nice to give other people like stuff that you don't need or stuff that you want to help others with, especially if they're running out of money.
Ooh, I'll take that. I take that.
Yeah, I just gave you 2 Master Balls, by the way.
One's Magic Ball, one's Ancient. What's the difference?
Okay, so might as well say this right now. The Master Ball is, of course, catch anything without fail. The Ancient Ball has a ×8 multiplier on catch rate on legendaries.
And mystical.
Yeah, mythical Pokemon. It's very important, and that's how I actually caught almost all of my legendaries, because let's just say this game sometimes cheats when trying to catch legendaries. Trust me, I know the anguish, and know the anguish too well. But yeah, there you go. I gave you some Master Ball. Again, as I said before, I'm getting rid of this save file and accounts, so I'm going to make a new one on my new laptop. So that's why I'm passing you all of this stuff.
Sweet.
So enjoy.
Oh. No, Comet Charger usually is number 15,000.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I knew it was something lower. Because I always like to grind for money in Pokemon Sun and Moon through, like, blocking rocks. So that's why I was thinking to myself, how come it's 60k in this game? That seems way too much.
Eh?
Oh well. Anyways, that's all I really need for need to say for Canada. So thanks Canada for joining along.
No problem.
Anyways, with that said, now it's time to showcase some other miscellaneous stuff before I head over to the Reggies. Alright, we're back in Midnight Town. You might notice that the Pokemon behind me is not one of my team members, it's a cast form. Cast forms can be found in Misty Way, which is right off the crossroads in Route 5. What I want to showcase is that cast form actually has different forms. Thanks, Canada, for showing me that. As you probably know, cast form actually has 3 normal forms that you probably know of. Water, fire, and wind. And those are interchanged when there's a different weather effect. However, there are 2 new forms to this method. For example, if I were to encounter a Pokemon in the dark or nighttime, cast form transforms into a dark form. Let me just showcase real quick. So that's how it looks like. Dark type, and of course, same stats, all that kind of stuff. No changes in this kind of stuff. However, even though this is a new kind of weather, I'm going the wrong way. Even though this is a new kind of weather, he also changes form in a weather that we have seen before. If I were to go to Roggen Town and into the Roggen Desert, or the Reggie Desert, excuse me, and encounter a Pokemon here, cast form will turn into a sand form cast form. Ground type. Rock ground type, I should say. So it's basically like any other rock ground type you've seen. Those are the 2 different cast forms that are added to this game. Do not remember that the typings do change, so therefore you may have to have a team that's able to cope with the different weather effects in this game. It's kind of cool nonetheless that this exists though. I myself didn't realize it until Kanta actually caught a cast form and saw that in different times of the different weather conditions, that cast form actually changes form, which is kind of cool. Anyways, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the ability capsule. For those who don't already know, the ability capsule allows you to change the ability of the Pokemon as long as it's not a hidden ability, which is only accessible through Dream Mist, which can be cooked back in Nara Town. Well, oh sorry, Suzerain City, sorry. Well, here's the thing. Back in the original versions 1.1.7, up to 1.1.7, the ability capsule was actually glitched. The ability capsule actually took in the idea of hidden abilities being part of the option. Problem was, you could not actually switch to a hidden ability using ability capsule. So, what would happen, for example, if you were to use ability capsule on a Venusaur, for example, who only has overgrowth for a normal ability and a hidden ability as well? The ability capsule will disappear, but your ability will not change. This was a major flaw in the ability capsule in Pokemon Insurgence during the earlier versions. It was fixed in version 1.2, however, and will give you the option to choose any other ability if so doing. It also gives you the prompt to say, hey, do you want to change the ability to this form? Or if there's only one non-hidden ability, it would just say you can't use that on that Pokemon. So at least they fixed that. The funny thing is that being in Roggen Town, I can actually do the next thing I want to talk about, and that is the game corner. Whilst I did talk about the slot machines, the cards, and of course, Voltor Flip, there's actually one more game in this place, and that is this thing. A puzzle is resting on the table, which puzzle very would like to try. Let's do Mystic Square. Oh wait, what is this about? I forgot. Wait, is that glitch or... Maybe it's glitch, hang on. Rotation, yeah, there we go. Rotation allows you to do the puzzle that you saw from the, the mysterious scroll puzzles through those slabs. So, if you miss these, which I'm not too sure many people would, you can actually do these puzzles again. They're quite fun in my eyes, but of course not everyone appreciates them as much as me. Yeah, this is an Almanac, you might know. Some of these will look very familiar. Actually, that looks correct. see here. Some of these pictures will look very familiar. I think they do change, if I'm not mistaken, so... I think that left side is all clear, so now I need to fix this middle. Yeah, even I'm a little bit lost with this, but yeah, you could do the puzzle again. Actually, the one thing the funny thing was that was actually not what I wanted to show. I actually forgot that that was a thing. The one thing I actually want to show is this. Hi, would you like to play? What's this? You don't have a triple triad deck? Why, that's simply unbelievable. Why don't I start you off with a beginner's deck? You get more encore cards as you keep playing. Which type of your deck you like? I'll take water. Want to play around? Let me know. Let me talk to you again. Yes, I'll do easy. So, you see a poster, otherwise no revision in place. Each tool should be used to learn how to play the game. Please step right this way, sir. So, honestly, I don't remember how to play this game, but I'll try my best. Well, we're definitely going to use all these cards. Choose a card, check opponent with Z. So, right here we have two people, me and the opponent, having different cards. He has a fire deck, I have a psychic deck, sorry, I have a water deck. You can see the numbers right next to these Pokemon. These signify power. For me, the aim of the game is trying to get the most number of wins against your opponent. And you're going to do so by having a larger number, as you can see here, against the opponent. By doing so, you can get more points. There we go. So right here, whenever I have the number higher than my opponent on either the adjacent side, I win that battle. If ties are neutral. If I lose, of course, my opponent gets the card. But as long as I win it, I get the last card that my opponent didn't use. So, if I were to take a look at the cards I have, you can see I took my opponent's Lampent. By playing continually on, you can see that the more cards you get, the better deck you can make. You can also buy certain cards that you want to have. Do note that, unfortunately, they don't actually show the stats. However, in general, a Pokemon that is usually stronger, like with some of my Vibrava, Exubitral, will have higher numbers around the card than cards like Caterpie or Oshawott. So do keep that in mind. And with that, that's every single game that I can feature in the game corner. Honestly, I don't have much use of this place, but I think there might be rewards from there. I might be completely wrong. Anyways, the next thing I want to talk about is Sonata City. Even though that we gone through there and gone through the Pokemon and all that kind of stuff, there's actually one more thing I forgot to show, and that is there is a mood tutor inside Sonata City's Pokemon Center. I believe it's you. I need to talk to. Trying to be nervous, but not quite there yet. But maybe I can teach you some of the things I picked up during my courses. Let me show you some. Heal Bell, Soft Boiled, Morning Sun, and Wish are not accessible to you. Heal Bell, of course, heals any status, and other moves will, of course, heal half HP. Of course, Morning Sun can heal more if weather conditions are favorable. Now, I think I need to talk to you or someone around here, because there's also another person who did, who also teaches moves, I believe. No, you don't teach. I know there's another person around here that I want to show in terms of moves, but it's one of these houses I remember. That's, you gave me the Cynical of a Typhlosion Knight. So much more to do now. The Cult of Skulls, kind of Team Rocket. Like I said, the cults are there anymore, my friend. Come on. Let me teach you a few lot moves. There we go. Uproar, Hyper Voice, Boom Burst, and yes, Self-Destruct. Boom Burst is such a good move. If you have a normal type that's special, like X-Plow, this thing is a killer to say the least. Alright, next thing I need to talk about actually is the Sonata Tracks. Even though I didn't really do much of Sonata Tracks, there were only 4 tracks that were available. Funny thing enough, I think in the previous versions there were 6 tracks that were available, one of which was a space track that unfortunately I'm kind of sad that it does not appear anymore. However, I actually misinterpreted how the Sonata Tracks works. Apparently, once you do a minimum number of tracks, then certain sponsorships appear, and some certain sponsorships actually give some pretty good stuff if you win a certain race. So let me just run through some formidable ones that you might be interested in. Let me see here. There we go. So, Mumu Milk Tank, minimum of 15 races and a minimum sponsorship value of 20. Money multiplier of 45 times, and they do give you free Moo Milks. It was 1/3 of the time. Let me see here. What else? Technical Machines play. Oh wait, no, that's already too much because we already got all that. Where's the one that gives the? Here it is. Devon Corp. Devon Corp, minimum of 50 races and a minimum sponsorship value of 40, gives 225 times the money, which actually amounts to 11,250 per race that you win, and gives a 0.47% chance of giving you a Master Ball. Other balls include Quick Ball, Timer Ball, Dust Ball, and Shiny Ball, and Delta Ball that they can give. So that's pretty cool. I think there's actually one that might... I honestly thought there was someone that gives you a rare candy. I might be wrong. But yeah, those are just some of the notable item rewards you can get from certain sponsorships. Devon Corp, as I said before, requires 50 minimum races. But if you think it's worth it, to grind for that number, you can get a ton of money from them, to say the least. It's ridiculous. Like 11K per race. That's pretty good. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is actually something that I actually found out on my own. That honestly is the best way to grind for EVs, grind for levels without affecting the effort values. As you guys know, the Audinos back in the secret base give 3 HP EVs and a ton of experience. So what happens when you had too many HP EVs? Well, you might be saying to yourself, just get the EV resetter and do it. But that does cost a bit of money. Nah, what I found out is that, technically, you can actually go into the Helios department store and then buy as many Palmac berries as you heart's desire. After you grind enough levels, use the Palmac berry on your Pokemon so that they can get A, friendly, and B, lose their HP EVs. It is actually quite good if you're trying to level up for friendship as well. It's a very, very sick tool to grind for level up through friendship. So yeah, that's probably the best way I would say to grind for levels without affecting the EVs of the Pokemon. Do remember that the EV trainer does exist, so you can grind like up to 18 EVs on a Pokemon per battle with that EV trainer. Now, the last thing I want to talk about before I go to the Delta Regis, and honestly, this is where it gets a little bit somber, because, and I apologize if the video goes through that. For those, I'm sure you may be wondering why I am not covering the Battlefront here. I did do bits and pieces of it where I showcase, hey, there's a Delta Fossil to mine it. Hey, there's a Megastone, so the TMs that you might not be able to get? Well, there is actually a reason why I'm not doing it. A, I'm actually not the best at battling. I've never actually grew up with the Battlefront here, so I'm actually not skilled in it. But the main reason is actually in this place. The Tube Challenge. For those wondering what the Tube Challenge is about, Suzerain actually compiled, I think, 11 well-known YouTubers at the time in 2017 and 2018 and made them custom teams for you to battle them. They're not as difficult compared to the developers in Dev Island, but at least they're kind of fun people you can face off against. The reward after you defeat all of them is a Delta Golette, the last Delta in Torrent that I actually have yet to catch. The reason I'm not catching it is unfortunately in 2017, he actually was well acquainted with a few Pokemon tubers who were actually well known at the time, but were caught for sexual predation in 2019. As such, I actually am not going to be doing the Tube Challenge as respect for those who were hurt during that event. I know it's actually a very severe event that happened in 2019 that really rocked the Pokemon community, especially when Pokemon Sword and Shield came out. It really did not help at all. So unfortunately, I will not be able to showcase the YouTube challenge for you guys. I truly apologize if you were hoping for me to face off against people you might know like JYT Gamer, etc. With that, that is every single miscellaneous item I want to talk about in Pokemon Insurgence. There's only one thing left to do, and that is catch the Delta Reggies. I'll see you guys back at Holland for the final time. Alright, Holland Desert is our first of the Delta Regi locations. Although, before I do anything else, I'll actually like to point out one more thing that I've almost forgot to mention, and that is the New Moon weather condition. For those who know already, a New Moon is a new new move that was added into Pokemon Insurgence that gives the dark, makes the sky dark. It actually boosts up dark and ghost type moves and minimizes the effect of fairy type moves. However, there's actually more to it than meets the eye. Let me just show you guys the stats. It boosts ghost and dark type moves by 35%, decreases fairy type moves by 25%. Lunar Cannon, Phantom Force, and Shadow Force can be used instantly. So if you're using Giratina or another Pokemon that uses Shadow Force like Toxicroak, do consider New Moon. It activates the following abilities: Absolution, Forecast, Heliophobia, Shadow Dance, and Supercell. But also remember, Shadow Dance is an ability taken by, oh boy, was it? I think it was the Delta Suzerain, I think. For citizens in Morning Sun, it reduces the healing of those moves by 33%. It increases the healing of Moonlight, however, by 33%. So you'll probably heal about half HP. You go up to, I think, half touch, that's 8 over 6 is 4 over 3. Yeah, that's 4 over 3 health. Wait, 4 over 3 health? No. Hang on. Did my mouse fail? Hang on, half times. Yeah, 2/3 health, I should say. Solar Beam's power is reduced by 70%, and the power to move Surf is increased by 50%. And with Surf already being a very strong move, New Moon actually can make it even stronger. It changes Weather Ball to a Dark type move and doubles its power. The effect of Home Claws is increased from 1 to 2 stages, so you increase attack and accuracy by 2 stages instead. Geomancy boosts are now half, so basically, Xerneas' Geomancy will only do, I believe, times 1.5 instead of times 2, I believe. Nightmare reduces HP by half instead of a quarter. Bad Dreams reduce half HP by half a quarter instead of an 8. So if you're using a Pokemon like Darkrai, it's a very good thing. Pressure reduces power points by 3 instead of 2. Flash now decreases accuracy by 2 stages instead of 1 under the New Moon ability. Not sure why that's the case. Illuminate now increases evasion by 1.25 times under New Moon, which is actually a pretty cool boost. Fairy type moves are not boosted by Fairy Aura anymore, and Aura Break does not affect Fairy Aura while New Moon is active. Let's see. Dark type moves are boosted by Dark Aura by 5/3 times instead of 4/3 times, and if Aura Break is active, their damage is multiplied by 3/5 times instead. Reflect and Light Screen cause attacks to deal 4/10 and 8/15 original damage in single and double battles respectively while New Moon is active. Basically, Reflect and Light Screen are stronger, and the Dust Ball's catch rate modifier is activated regardless of location or time. Meaning that if you're in the daytime and use New Moon, the Dust Ball basically has a stronger, basically has that boosted catch rate as though you're in the dark or in a cave. Kind of cool. But with that said, now, I think it's finally time I do the thing. And that is catch the Reggies, the Delta Regis. So first up, I think it might be this one, but I might be wrong. Here it is. So what I need to do is save and interact with this patch. The sand seems deeper here. It's quicksand! We sink down and find ourselves a rare candy, and hello! Delta Regi Rock. Pure ground side, level 100. And I'm affected because OP. I shouldn't kill it, right? Nope. And he continues to use Fissure with no avail. Snowball. I hope to not use all my snowballs, although to be fair, I do have a lot of money from all the battles I've done against the devs, so I think I should be fine to at least catch all these. Nope. Once again, I'll probably throw a few. Uh-oh, recover. Well, that's gonna be problematic. Because remember, he has infinite recover because he's a wild Pokemon. Well, this might be a little bit harder than I thought. Now that I know that he has that. By the way, I believe you still can't use a Snowball to put a Pokemon to sleep. Because technically the trainer will block the Pokeball from hitting the Pokemon in the first place. So if you're trying to, if you think that's gonna be a good, the way you're gonna put Pokemon to sleep in battle, no, good try, sir. Regirock, the desert Pokemon, a Delta species discovered by Lucy85. Being made of sand, it can easily replenish itself and in some cases ward off water type attacks with ease. And of course, with any legendary, I do not nickname it, although it's going to be very confusing when I compare the different Reggies that I have on my box. Alright, that's the first of the 3 Reggies. On to the second one, Believe in the Holland Lake. Alright, back in the Holland Cave, and of course we know where this one is located, because we saw it earlier when we were looking for all the Holland Deltas. Delta Regi Ice. Or Reggie Ice, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but, oh well. Aura Spirit's gonna kill it. He's still paralyzed? Wow, I definitely left it at 1 HP. Yikes. Snowball. I'll be honest, I was expecting another Snowball catch. And to be fair, though, I don't know how I managed to catch 2 legendaries with the Snowball. It's supposed to be ×1 effect, like, multiplier on catch rate, and yeah, I still catch it. Reggie Ice, the ocean Pokemon, a Delta species discovered by Lucy85, seeing a trend here. Though its entire body is composed of water, it is unable to alter its molecules into that of a gas or a solid. So basically, he can't just evaporate into thin air. But then again, for Delta Regi Ice to be pure water and be able to control his body temperature, that's kind of impressive considering the elements. Anyways, one final Reggie, and then of course, is Delta Registeel, located in the Hollow Volcano. Alright, Hollow Volcano, and I believe I know where the spot is, judging from what happened last time. So we need to head to Area 2, and then I need to follow the rim right here to the left. Saving to make sure I don't accidentally go into a battle again. And I want to head back to the area that we saw the water that allows us to catch the Delta Remoraid. And there we go. Delta Registeel, the last Delta I need to go through. Oh, finally. Wow, everyone has recovered, crying out loud. Aura Sphere? Fine by me, as long as you don't hurt me. Reggie Steel. Man, the designs for these Reggies are so good. I mean, people always wonder like what would be like if we had like different forms of the Reggies. And when we got that from Reggie Lecky and the other Reggie Draco, I believe. So we definitely got a taste there, but that was just kind of nice to see like this kind of change. I feel this is gonna kill, but I'm gonna just try it out. YOLO. Yeah, that killed. Then again, if I try Mega Evolving, maybe Aura Spirit won't kill. Let's try. I forgot to Mega Evolve. Great. There we go. Yep, and that killed. So yeah, let me try again, but this time Mega Evolving this time, Joel. Come on. Say what you say. Say what you say. Do what you say. There we go. Granted, just a mishmash of words today, but maybe it's just because we're nearing the end of this playthrough. Like after this, that's it. Nothing else that I want to go through that I probably want to go through. Anyways, come on, just one more Ancient Ball, one more Snowball, and that's it. And then we're done with the playthrough. Also, I'll just say this right now, the one thing that definitely has not been prominent in this playthrough, as you probably might have noticed the entire notice, is the Quick Ball. I have not actually found any Quick Balls throughout the entire game. And that's because, as I just searched it up to make sure to confirm it, you actually cannot buy Quick Balls. They are not located anywhere. So, remember that 12% chance I was talking about with, what was that? You know that 12% chance I was talking about with the Sonata Tracks? Yeah, that's the only way you're ever going to get Quick Balls in this game. Quite ludicrous, and tell me about it, I know about it. Sorry, tell me about it, I'm aware. Fine with that. Swap to someone else, I'll try to catch it more. Sorry on my face, sorry about that. You have Hammer Arms, so let me just switch to Bulbasaur. It feels weird to say Bulbasaur when I clearly know it's a Delta Blaziken. It's just funny to know that one of my viewers at the time say, hey, name it Bulbasaur, because why not? And thus we have a Delta Blaziken that's named Bulbasaur. Because, of course, memes. Got it! That's it! Every single Delta and Legendary caught. Reggie Steel, the creator Pokemon, a Delta species discovered by Lucy85. Its emergence from pools of magma is said to be blinding due to its core glowing with extreme heat. Ugh, imagine that going to your eyeballs. Well, with that said, that's it. Every single Legendary and every single Delta either caught or talked about in Pokemon Insurgence. We've come a long way. Even I myself can't believe that this project is pretty much over. The adventures that we had, the rage that ensued. I'll admit that the rage kind of was a little bit over the top at times, but I do apologize for that. But overall, this has been a fun time, even despite the lag that I experienced. And as I said, all I really wanted to run from this playthrough is just to relive the joys of this game and experience some new joys. I mean, to be fair, man, that Dev Island was something else. Although not saying it was impossible by any means. The fact that only the Suzerain was the only one who healed or revived kind of made it somewhat manageable. So it's not like a super tough battle that you had to sit through and stall for many like turns. But at least they give you a chance to do your own stuff against these guys. They know you had enough, and I think they decided to give you that enough, apparently. So that's quite nice of them to do. But anyways, with everything said, that's it. That is it for my playthrough of Pokemon Insurgence. An 18-month-long project has finally come to an end. I say 18 months, but I think it's 15 months, I believe, because I started, I think, last year in June, I believe, when I was first grinding to become a Twitch affiliate. 15 months later, it is finally done. As I said, I will plan to download this game once again on my new laptop so that I can grind so I can have fun with Canada and play some more, and also create those episodes that I missed and lost throughout this playthrough. So, even though I'm done with this project, the adventure has still begun. Again, it's been a blast. Well, ever since I played this game in 2017, when I first 2016, when I first decided, you know what, I want to try this game for myself, it was just a joy playing it. And I can't think of any other ROM hack or fan game that I would play that would have given me the same joy that I had with Pokemon Insurgence. Yes, it has been full of controversy recently, especially with what has happened to the Pokemon community, but honestly, I'm just happy that I'm able to A, play it once again, and B, spread that joy and love for this game to you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this playthrough. And of course, we know that this playthrough has sprouted some of the most high-viewed videos, thanks to that TM list that I made. Again, to those who have watched that, thank you so much. The support from that video was so massive to my judgment. I was not expecting more than like almost 500 views on that video. But anyways, enough rambling, because this, ladies and gentlemen, is where it ends. Thank you to all who have joined me in this playthrough, whether it be Co-comms, Poltergeist 5000, Cantor 002, Yosh1761, Will Falcon, and many others I have not mentioned. Thank you so much for making this playthrough what it is. Shouts once again to Suzerain and all the developers for making this game as it is what it is, and really just making this an enjoyable experience, even despite the troubles that I had with my laptop. Thank you to those who have watched. Thank you to all those who have watched my streams when I was playing this game to you guys. It has been a blast, and I really have enjoyed it. With that, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed my playthrough of Pokemon Insurgence, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. I have lots of new stuff coming up on this channel. If you have missed my, if I can remember correctly, if you have missed my Sonata Hedgehog 1 and, wait, let me try to remember so I make sure I don't actually mess this up. Try to remember the playthroughs that came before this, because I'm merely at the time recording this, it's like, oh, never mind. If you have missed my Sonic 1 Let's Play or the Pokemon Black 2 Randomized Nuzlocke, the playlist down here. Subscribe right here. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, but remember, the adrenaline rush is real. This is Leopard121 signing out, and I'll catch you guys next Let's Play. Peace.